Guys, so I'm back. I know it's been about 4 weeks without any footage, and I've gotten a lot of comments about where I've been for the past little while. I injured my ankle and it just got progressively worse, so I decided to take a break, and that's why there hasn't been any footage. So anyways, as you noticed, I immediately jump up the field. No one was shooting, and it was quite an obvious choice that, I could get right up there. But sometimes, we have slower center field games where everyone just sort of gets bunkered down because there's too much shooting going on. And you really have to gauge in any situation when to run or when to stay low. So we've talked about bounding cover, we've talked about, shooting left, shooting right, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm covering those basic things, and you can see me stepping out and just having this battle with another dude who's on the other side on another corner. I noticed a lot of the players this day on both sides were sort of holding back and just taking pot shots at one another. Now, this is fine, but it really lends itself to both teams playing really defensively and nothing much happening. Now, what that means for players like me who are moving fast is that a lot of the time, someone who's camping or bunkering behind one piece of cover, you'll run by and just get lit up because they're waiting for you. It's a legitimate tactic. Some people say camping is cheap, but you know what? That's part of the game, and you have to adapt your tactics to fit that, and that's what I'm doing this game. So let's talk about that. As always, you want to be trying to get as much situational awareness as possible. That means probing the enemy's defenses, trying to find where you can gain the upper hand. That's what I'm doing here, is, having a bit of a shootout, seeing where people are, and eventually, deciding where I can move to get a better angle. So you can hear Peter tell me, there's someone right on the other side, and I can get them if I've got a good angle. I get into position. This is how you slide around and just sort of work the weak links and find chinks in their defense. Notice how I get Michael here in the elbow, and that's all I can see of him. What that means is that he was chicken winging, which means he was sticking his elbow out. And what you want to do is tuck that in when you're using a rifle, because otherwise you get shot. This is just one of those small key techniques that will really help your shooting and your gameplay as well. I said earlier that, you can find good angles on your enemy. I almost get this guy, but I missed him. Shooting between these barrels is one of those times where you can really see that come to light. By this point, I already know where I'm going. I've collapsed their left side of defense completely just by taking out one guy. What I've done is opened up a flank on the enemy, which I totally want to exploit. You can achieve this by moving quickly to catch them off guard. Move quickly, reload quickly, and move around as much as possible. As with all techniques, you're basically just lowering your chances of getting shot. Doesn't mean you won't, and here you can see it doesn't pay off. That's okay though, because I still have one more respawn, and we've pushed them back so that they can't get anywhere out of their base. I consider that a pretty good run.
Dude, can you lay down some suppressing for us? We're gonna, ready, go! Yeah. Headshot! Headshot! Oh, come on, got him in the head.
We've basically turned this game into attrition now. They're stuck in their base, they can't move out, we have numbers, and it's just a matter of time. The other team does manage to hold out until time runs out, so, technically it's a tie, but really we know who won. Seeming as there's only 1 minute left, I decided to reload my mag and just charge them. There's not much more to explain here, so I'll let you watch the rest of it.
There's one on the other side.
Yeah, I know. You have 2 lives or one? Hmm? You have 2 lives or one?
I'm in the head, yeah, so 2 lives.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is wrap that corner and get that guy. Right. We need to get him out.
There's two guys. Really low on the leg. That's a good though.
Thanks. Okay, ready? Ready? Go!
Always be a good sport. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you guys next time.